I'm making this video today to basically let you know that on this path to inner growth and understanding the mind and understanding your emotions, you're going to get hit with some obstacles. And sometimes these obstacles really test your patience. And this is what I call a bad moment in the day, or it could be just an overall bad day if things just keep happening that you're not expecting. Your things are taking you off the course. You're on this projected straight line to inner growth and success, and then it's just like something smacks you and you go that way and you're like, why did that just happen? And you know I was tested today, and I would honestly, if I'm being real with you, I would give myself like a D plus. I think that's what I got on the test, because an F would be, okay, I'm gonna spiral out of control. I'm gonna spend the whole day being negative. I'm gonna spend the whole day, maybe I'll go drink, maybe I'll go smoke, maybe I'll go numb it out. But I give myself a D plus because I'm processing the day, I'm processing the moment, but in the moment, I got flustered. And this is a difficult thing to deal with on the path to inner growth. Is you're like, I'm spending all this time, meditating and being alone and, really trying to self-reflect and be introspective and just striving to be a better person and striving to do, striving to be able to handle the moments when life tests your patience. And whenever you get tested and you fail, you almost feel like, well, what am I doing all this work for? And this is a crucial thing to understand, is whenever you're in this, bumpy, in-between feeling where you're like, I failed, and I'm feeling kind of annoyed that I failed. This is where people might go all the way the other way, or they can say, you know what? I failed today. I accept that, and I'm going to keep moving. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And that's what I promote is, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm the master of the mind and, I got everything figured out and I never get mad, I never get sad, I never ever let stress, sometimes I get hit with something and it knocks me off course for a second. But just like meditation, when you close your eyes and you're trying to just focus and silence the default mode network, you're trying to silence the rumination. The rumination pops in. Hey, why aren't you paying this bill? Hey, random talk. Hey, song you listened to earlier today. Like, your mind tries to make you go off course. And the key is to try to just keep staying aligned. And that is what I am proud of myself for, is, I got hit with something that was annoying, that tests my patience. I went this way, and then I noticed I went that way, and I said, okay, you got to get back here. And I'm going to go 10 times harder at the gym today. I'm going to have 10 times bigger of a smile on my face, and I'm going to be 10 times more zen in my nightly meditation, and I'm just going to do better, and not let the D plus ruin my permanent record. I got lots of A's. I got a lot of A's. Don't let that one D plus ruin the progress. And that's what I'm making this video for. If you are having an off day or, an off moment, don't let it knock you off your course. You're doing good. You're doing very good. The only way that you could do bad is if you revert back to your old ways. If you're on the path to growth, the path to moving ahead, and you start saying, oh, well, today was too hard, I'm going to move back. Don't do that. Don't. That is literally the universe testing you. It's saying, can you handle the growth? Can you handle this next chapter? Because this next chapter of you is going to be awesome. It's going to be exactly what you've been working for. And nobody said it was going to be easy, because everything in this world that is easy is bad for you. Everything in this world that's hard is good for you. And what you're doing right now, staying strong in a moment where life is trying to test you, you should be proud of yourself. Now, like I said, there's a difference between, stubbing your toe and going, ow, that hurt. That really hurt. And then for like 5 minutes icing it and, being like, oh my God, that thing hurt. Versus, stubbing your toe and being like, you know what? I'm gonna go drink. I need some weed. I'm gonna go. Be negative. I'm gonna mope around, give everybody a dirty look because I'm in a bad mood because I just stubbed my toe. I'm having a bad day, and you know what? I'm gonna go back to how I was before because why am I even doing this? There's a big difference between the two. I did the first one today. I did the, ow, my toe hurts. Let me ice that thing, and I'm pretty annoyed for a couple minutes, but I'm gonna get back on course. And that's what I promote. When you're having an off day, literally, I know it's hard. I know it's really, really hard. But like legit, go for a walk. Go for a hike. I'm telling you, go for a hike. Go out into that nature. Get all those scents, get the leaves and the trees and the water I'm telling you, that's a vibe. Get yourself into the gym. Get that natural dopamine, that dopaminergic activity like I just talked about in, I think it was my last short. Get that natural dopaminergic activity going. Just don't fall off course. Everybody has bad days. Even the people that consistently work on their minds day in and day out, they have bad days. And the more and more you get through those hard days, the better you become at, going back to where you were. If you always let the bad day take you off path and now you're smoking or now you're drinking or now you're never going to learn how to just go straight. You're always going to be bouncing around. Don't let hard days break you down. Do not.